Remote work is here to stay. In fact, in a few years, there won't be a distinction called remote work. It'll just be work. But we weren't always this way. Back in the day, many of us used to work in an office, sitting in close proximity to our colleagues. And then something happened. These are images of the COVID-19 pandemic from my country, India. Companies scrambled to get their people from this model to a model that felt a bit like this. And the tools that came to the rescue were tools like Zoom and tools like Slack. Now, of course, companies felt that they were in this model, but the model that they were using was in fact that of the office. They just pasted Zoom and Slack all over it. This doesn't seem very problematic to start with, but I assure you it is. More than a decade back, this man, Jason Fried, did a talk at TEDx. His point was that the office isn't a great place to work. Of course, you should definitely watch Jason's talk in its totality, but I'd like to paraphrase his arguments and add a few of my own. The office is problematic for three key reasons. One, it's a highly interrupted environment. Deep work is a rarity. People can come and tap you on the shoulder at any point of time. You also find yourself in ad hoc meetings every now and then. Second, the office breeds monocultures. Straight, able men from privileged backgrounds will probably do fine. But what if you're a person with disability? What if you're from a historically disadvantaged community? What if you're a woman with a disproportionate share of household responsibilities? What if you're neurodiverse? Some of these groups don't really fare very well in the office. And lastly, there are cliques and inner circles. You often need to schmooze to get ahead. The more visible you are, the more successful you are. When you paste Zoom and Slack over an office centric model, you exacerbate all the problems of the office with the efficiency the tools give you. Moreover, we pasted Zoom and Slack over an office model while our people were distributed all across the globe. When people in different time zones have to regularly communicate in real time, they burn out and it gets crazy at work. The other casualty is deep work. We want to do meaningful, creative work in an undistracted fashion, but with constant meetings and chat messages, there's a fat chance of that happening. But why do we still work this way? Watch the next video to find out.